For you this morning, the past 2 years have been some of the most violent in Buffalo's history. That is now leading some to take matters into their own hands.
Not necessarily to keep the streets safer, but to make sure local kids understand how the system is working to protect them. 7 News reporter Taylor Epps live for us to explain just how this works. Hi, Taylor. Good morning.
Ed and Katie, good morning to you. More than 2 weeks after the attack here at McKinley High School, the Buffalo community is still reeling. Questions about safety, many are wondering what people are doing to stop violence in our community and wondering how they can help. Well, I spoke to one young woman who's speaking up and hoping to help others find their voice.
Things aren't changing. They're just kind of getting worse.
Violence in the Buffalo community causing frustration for many.
As a parent, as somebody who went to public schools and who's dealt with a lot of traumatic instances and a lot of the current instances that are going on, it's something that needs to be talked about.
Most recently, the attack at McKinley High School. It sparked something for Amara Fields. She's in the legal studies program at SUNY Erie, a leader in her pre-law Black Student Association.
My voice matters, and I know a lot of other young people's voices matter, and a lot of just people in general in Buffalo, New York, their voices matter and their experiences matter. And to bridge that gap between, the powers that be and then the people is important.
When it comes to violence or any other issues in the city, Fields finds people she speaks with don't know their rights or don't know how the system works, especially young people.
A lot of people don't understand that you truly have a say and you can really be heard.
Chief Judge of Buffalo City Courts Craig Hanna sees the same thing.
Communities of color have a disconnect when it comes to law enforcement, but we want to make sure we break down that barrier. And the best way you effectuate change is from within.
Judge Hanna says it's important to see people of color involved in our justice system. He sits on a commission to deal with inequities in courthouses.
I want everyone to know that our court system is fair and just, and we want to make sure that when people come in our court system, they feel that they're treated fairly. So we want people to know that we're here. If you ever have any issues, you have any problems.
There needs to be a group of people that need to come together, especially people who have the power to change this. SUNY Erie Pre-Law Black Law Student Association, we want to be able to speak on that. We want to be able to teach kids this. I'm still learning too, but I want to be able to teach what I learn.
Judge Hanna tells me the Bar Association of Erie County is going to continue hosting events to try to educate the community, and Fields and the SUNY Erie Pre-Black Law Association is going to continue reaching out to the youth, and maybe they can even do that together, open the line of communication with the community to try to make some change here. Live in Buffalo, Taylor Epps, 7 News.
Taylor, thank you. That line of communication is so important. We'll be checking back in with you throughout the morning.